morning, boys, girls, friends, enemies, whoever, the world, human and animal, it's all welcome. I looked at the temperature this morning. We're having one of those weird inter-system warm patches, and I say warm, 12 degrees centigrade. That's pretty warm for this time of the year. And sunshine and cloud, except there seems to be more cloud than sunshine at the moment. But my goodness, it's blowing a hoolie. Oh, it really is. I'm just off for a trundle because it is such a balmy day for middle of winter. Don't know what else you'd call it. Mobile speed traps. Aren't they little tinkers? Hee hee. Oh God, I used to do them. But around here, we don't have the police doing it. We have the council. Now, I don't know how that works. I must investigate. I haven't kept up with modern times. They've obviously been given some sort of permission. But they've got a plain white Ford Transit cargo and just a plain yellow workman's jacket. And the first thing you know is when you get close enough to see them holding up the speed camera. Fortunately, I do tend to obey speed limits in the majority. Now, the trouble is, they're not necessarily doing it in the safest of places. So I don't suspect they're actually stopping people. They're hiding in driveways and car parks in amongst the cars and strolling over to the road. Whereas the police officer used to have a safe place to stop you, these guys don't. So I'm assuming the radar they've got either takes a photograph of the vehicle, or the second companion, cohort, whatever you want to call him, might write numbers down. I don't know how it works. I'm out of touch. I haven't been near a radar for 18 odd years. No, less than that, 15. And I don't know how things have evolved in England. But the sad state of affairs is that they can literally hide. And that is unfair. Oh wow, that's a bit too windy for that, isn't it? That was handy. It was handy, Harry. Does anybody over here know how that system legally works? Now, I had an ex-neighbour and she moved, but she still speaks to Ian upstairs. And apparently she got caught and done by these guys. So they're obviously effective. Wow, it's going to be breezy across here. The Mersey salt flats. Wee-ha! Bloody hell. Get a bit nearer the middle of that road. Whoa! That's a wee bit brutal. Goodness sake, get between some houses and trees. There's no such thing as picking a line at the moment. Bloody hell. This is sort of fighting for survival. Hee hee. Good fun, isn't it? getting between the hedgerows a bit. Well, I think I might catch the bus home. Never gonna happen. It all helps to hone the skills, doesn't it? Bloody hell. I'm assuming the camera will be picking up the noise then. God, Bennett. It was, oh, it was supposed to be a nice ride out in balmy weather. The clouds are looking darker than they promised. Well, the wind has really can take your breath away. Anyway, where was I? Speed gurus. Tell me how this system works, because you can no longer recognise them. Before, you catch a glimpse of the police jacket or the police car or motorbike, and you stood a little bit of a chance of knocking a bit of speed off. Now you've got no chance. Just a workman's van and a workman by the side of the road suddenly lifts something up. By the time you realise it's a laser device, your goose is, as they say, cooked. And that is unfair. That's just a revenue collector by the district council. Nothing more, nothing less. A revenue collector. And that, although it's a sign of our modern times, is despicable. It's not even remotely human or Christian or anything. Why are you stopping there? You could have gone through, you silly little woman. I say that because it's bound to be a woman driving. I'm not being sexist, I just know this island. Hubby's gone to work and she's off shopping. That's how it works. By shopping I mean coffee with friends. Dear God. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Speed cameras, you sort of know they're there. You know, the ones mounted on poles, and you know they're there. Not a problem. Speed checks. Police officers, you can see them, and it's a fair cop. And a lot of people I stopped, you say, fair enough, I just didn't see you. Well, we stood in the middle of the bloody road with bright jackets on, and there's three of us. At 2 o'clock in the morning, it should have given you, oh, I wasn't looking. Well, there you go, you deserve the fine. The occasional, oh my God, new car, sorry, picked my husband up and I didn't realise how powerful it was, blah, I'll go on. Don't do it again, bugger off. But these council guys, you know they're mercenaries. And you know, without it being written, although they'll deny it, that they have to produce X number of speed tickets a day to make their job worthwhile. Isn't this beautiful? Even with that moody cloud, it's just all the old homes, boat homes, and the yachts away for winter. I do like this part of the world. Well, in the winter I do. Road ahead closed. Oh, well, that's not very nice of them, is it? Oh, bless. The oysteries. Oh, there's something nice about a really stormy day, isn't there? It's atmospheric. It makes you feel alive. The weather gives you a regal thump in the stomach and says, look, this is real life. Wow. Oh, I can't even push the bike back, the bloody wind's fighting me. Oh God. I'm sure I can stand up with it. Wow. Let's move. That's not a good position to be in. Whew. I think I might just go across there and see if they got any coffee. No, the bike is not safe. It's trying to lift off. So, no coffee today. God. Wow. Yes. I think I can go home without using any petrol, guys. Let's move on. Woo. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure I got my footing. So, do you have hidden thank you. Hidden speed and nasties where you are? Do they make themselves obvious? You know, the side of the road stood there like I used to. Or do they hide behind things? And more interestingly, do you have privateers where you are? Like the councils? It just, I don't know, it rubs me up the wrong way. Not something I would ascribe to, despite having been a policeman. There's a point at which you have to let the general public be responsible for itself. And if the village is complaining to somebody about speed, send a policeman. If there aren't enough policemen, employ some bloody more. Stop cutting numbers. But workmen in a white van at the side of the road, you've got no chance. And that is just evil. I put a hex on them and the people that are employing them. And I really do hope that their arses get infested by beetles and their arms become too short to bloody scratch. So which way are you going? Oh, he's going left. Obviously Teslas aren't built with a bloody indicator switch. Oh, go on. I'm having a moan today, aren't I? I normally have a moan. I woke up, saw how mild it was and thought, oh wonderful, glee, joyous little bunnies hopping in the shaded glens. I can go out for a ride. The reality is, this is more like bloody Challenge Annika. Any sane or sensible person would have had the day off. Not that I need to go to work, is it? That's it, it's just a very short one because I'm really peeved about these council workers. Any second now we're going to leave the shelter and start copping it, I think. The gusts, I don't mind the wind. I don't mind the wind, it's the gusts. I'm staying in the middle of the road to try and give myself a bit of room to wobble. Ooh, not near that bloody thing. The scenery is beautiful, isn't it? That's the upside. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Low tide, all the old mud showing. Pretty little houses. You could almost paint that, couldn't you? Sit there with an easel, get your paintbrushes out and find your easels in fingering 5 miles away. Yeah, wouldn't be sitting out and painting it today. But to me that is stunning. The clouds have character, the light is moody. There's a real atmosphere about the land, isn't there? Whoa! I'm not sure I'm going to be out long today. My clock is saying 0:21. How the hell did that happen? Oh bloody hell, of course I took the fuse out the other day, didn't I, to reset the Mopar unit. And now my clock never mind. I'm sort of settling into that wind now. Right, had my moan, the weather, speed cameras. And this lot. I feel it turning off very shortly. I don't think I'm in the mood to follow this lot. And I think my chances of getting past all of them on this bit of road is pretty slim. 35 miles an hour. Which is actually worse when it's windy because you get knocked about more. If you're powering through it, it tends to be more stable. I've got to stop, haven't I? You guys, have a nice day, or evening, or night. I hope you are all fit and well as can be expected. Just look after each other. We are all one race, we are all humans. Apart from the nasty ones. No comment. And smile. Even though I grumble and moan, inwardly I am smiling like a child opening Christmas presents. You do the same. Bye.